Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the UAB Blazers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That is the freshman tight end who's still down on the field, and we hope that's not too serious. Holly will keep an eye on him. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Blazers moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Right back to him on the ground. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on 2nd and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the first down, and we want to get it now.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to throw. It's Burton. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Might be calling a hot route. 3rd down play from the gun. He's got him. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Blazers look to keep this drive humming.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They feed him again. stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Touchdown, Blazers! Once he got some room, it was over.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. So Louisiana Monroe's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we get a look at Aiden Armenta. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. There he goes. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Well, when you're running the curl route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the first down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He wants to throw it again. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already. So a little bit of back and forth. I think you're looking for a little bit more consistency from this defense now as the game develops.
With the catch, it's Anderson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Looking for a big play. Makes a grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Blazers want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Burton. Fires to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Blazers will line it up on 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Just ran over it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Here's a give to Robinson.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive moments.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unleashes one. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Blazers will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the ball comes to rest right there. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Unloads quickly. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. The Warhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeps it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Hits the accelerator to the right. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Warhawks!
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect him. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Burton. Makes the catch, it's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. On 3rd down, here's Robinson. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Blazers want to move quickly.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
To the ground. He's got it again. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver
snags it, and he's open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. Quarterback keep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Dropping back, it's Burton. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, UAB!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Off play action on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Looking to fire. Fires downfield. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Warhawks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. And send the tight end in motion. Running inside, it's Jamison. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Warhawks will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense is out on the field with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, UL Monroe. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Simpkins. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Burton. Going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And the Blazers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Warhawks are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Pressure coming. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for a man, it's Burton. Floating away. Bought a little time, lets it go.
I tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
Quarterback may change this route. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum.
Turning it on. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They get to him as he throws. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Blazers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air, it's Burton. Under fire. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that ball came out quick, and that defender reacted just as quick. He saw the slant, he went to it, he met it, made sure the receiver didn't make the catch. Nice job by the defender.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Here we go, ready? Ready? Hey, 28-29 Bills. 28-29 Bills.
Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Oh, the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And as the clock runs out here in the second quarter, this offense happy with the lead it has built, and they'll go to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Protective Stadium. Through 2 quarters today, we've seen these 2 passing attacks just pick apart these defenses. Short throws, intermediate throws, even a few deep completions. An aerial exhibition so far. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Blazers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
I caught up with the UL Monroe head coach at the half. Their running back has not gotten off to the best start. Listen, this is a big-time transfer, and they brought him in for a moment like this, but he has not gotten off to the start that they would like. However, the team's still up, but they expect more. See if they give him another opportunity here to get this second half started. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Anderson. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Warhawks line up to punt it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Back to the ground game on the left. Makes it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards. Make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Pulls it on the option. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Running free. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Oh.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. The give to the back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. They'll try to run for it. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Burton. He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The run inside. It's Jamison. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Warhawks will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
One running back in the backfield, and he has him. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Burton. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Down to the 36-yard line, and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Warhawks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Here's a little room there. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, in those 3rd and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big gain. Nice play by this offense.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jamison. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Black 14. Black 14.
We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Tight end now in motion. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. With the catch, it's Ferguson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
To the air, it's Burton. This time he's got his man. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Lost a throw again. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now in their own side.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Making side adjustments here. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. On the run, fires downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Burton. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, an almost disaster.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, UAB! The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 78 yards down the field, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. looking to fire. Rushes on him. Oh, what a cut! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Warhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He makes the catch at the 10. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the UAB sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the 1st down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
Bring in the heat. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. And the Blazers headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Burton. Finds his tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Blazers are marching down the field.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position.
Makes a catch at the 15. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The offense changing the play. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that.
Here we go. Go, go.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And they've made it a 1-possession game here in the 4th quarter.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Finds some fresh air. Picks up the 1st down. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the counter. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Jamison. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Punt is on its way. Makes the grab at the 10. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to...
Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Burton. Right down the middle. He's got it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
He's taking the deep shot, and he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the game will continue for at least one more play as the penalty gives the offense an untimed down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.